Hello, and welcome to TSL News. I'm Calvinette Butterball.
And I'm Robin Banks. A shocking, never-before-seen interview with Eva Braun has been discovered.
Braun was Adolf Hitler's long-term partner and brief wife. Many did not know of her existence until her suicide, but in fact, she was part of Adolf Hitler's great inner circle.
Hello, my name is Margaret von Jingleheimer Schmidt. Today, April 13th, 1945, we are lucky enough to catch a word with our country leader Adolf Hitler's longtime partner Eva Braun. Good evening, Miss Braun.
Good evening, Miss Schmidt.
Can you give us some background information on yourself?
Well, I was born in Germany. Right now I'm 33 years old. I was the second born to a very wealthy and privileged family. And most of my life I just lived a very well-off life, very thankful for that.
You're a photographer, correct? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, photography is definitely one of my great passions. When I was 17, I went to work for Mr. Hoffman. He was the photographer for the Great Nazi Party, bless their hearts. And I just helped them with their darkroom things and things like that. And many of the photographs of Mr. Hitler that you see, I've actually taken, and I take deep pride in that. Just very close to my heart, photography.
So, how did you meet Mr. Hitler?
Oh, well, I met Adolf when I was about 17, when I was working for Mr. Hoffman. And Hitler and some of his friends came to the photography place, and Mr. Hitler asked me out for some ice cream. And he was 23 years my senior. He had that cute little mustache, and I just couldn't turn that down. So we went out to ice cream, and I had a great time with him. So when I went home, I decided I should write him a letter, as that was the proper thing to do. And I thanked him for what a great evening that was, and he wrote me back, and we've just been exchanging letters ever since. Well, back then, now we see each other all the time, as you can imagine, and just good.
So, how did the German people view you?
Well, honestly, I cannot be 100% sure, as Adolf doesn't keep me in the public eye that much. But from the people I do know, as I did model for photographers, seem to like me, and they seem to find me rather fashionable. But I don't really know. But I do know some of the peasant women don't like me that much. I can't imagine why.
What are some of the advantages of photography?
Oh, well, I'm allowed to engage in a lot more American-alike activities than the normal German citizen. I can travel more throughout the countries in these hard times, and I can watch American shows and read their magazines like Time and things like that most Germans are forbidden to do. And it's just very easy for me.
It seems like you're living a pretty good life, but you did attempt suicide twice, correct?
Well, that's a rather personal matter, but I suppose I should clear it up a bit. In the early stages of Adolf and I's relationship, I was not allowed to go out very much. He spent a lot of time with his niece, who he had a very interesting relationship with, and I was rather lonely and depressed and things like that. But eventually his niece committed suicide for some reason I don't really know, and Adolf has ever since devoted his time to me, and things are just a lot better, but it's a personal matter.
Our interview will continue after these messages. Welcome back. So, Eva, how did you feel about Hitler's dealings with the Jewish community?
Oh, yeah, Jews. Who cares?
Well, that's all the time we have. Any last words, Miss Brown?
Well, on behalf of my great love Adolf Hitler, I would like to help support his political beliefs. Don't be stupid. Be a smarty. Come and join our Nazi party.
And welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. That's all we have tonight.
Please join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock for our top story, Sea Sponges on the Rise in Canada. And now, stay tuned for the newest movie, Springtime for Hitler.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Rhineland, a fine land once more. Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Watch out, Europe, we're going on tour. Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Winter for Poland and France.